Okay, part 3 continued. Sorry, I didn't mean to make this so long. But yeah, so we had the Ace of Cups, so the sacred spring, a feeling that springs from the heart. It had the Three of Cups, celebration, the dance of life, and we had the Empress, which is fertility, support, and love that protects. So yeah, I was mentioning how someone could be expecting this type of energy from you in this situation, or maybe this is what you're looking for in a relationship, because they're all upright, so they're all good, right? Sorry, I'm just gonna take these off. I take them on because of glare. Not that that matters. But, yeah, so you're looking for, I know I am, you're looking for love that protects and supports you, right? And your Three of Cups is telling you it's time to celebrate dance of life. And then the Ace of Cups is telling you what the secret springs is to basically spring into action with your heart's desire. And it's kind of the thing that I've felt is like Spirit kind of wants you to just dance into and out of the situation. Does that make sense? Like, maneuver gracefully. Be mindful of your approach to things. And leave with love, not hate. Which, again, depending on the situation, I know it can be difficult. But hurt people, as I say. And it's not to justify their wrongdoings. It's just for us to recognize that some people may be too far gone within themselves to realize how they're projecting outward is really damaging other people. And sometimes the only way they can recognize that is if they end up alone, really, you know? And hopefully, through that time alone, they can learn to grow and reflect on how they can be a better person and show up in a better way. Not all endings mean forever. I can attest to that, but at the same time, it's okay if maybe this is a past abuser or person or, someone that was in a relationship coming back to you and telling you that everything's good now with them and they would never do it again, and etc., and you're trying to figure out whether or not you want to go back. And again, your choice is your choice, but from your growth and understanding of yourself and the situation of the past, I think it's best to just keep moving forward, because your love is enough to support you right now. It doesn't mean that you're always going to have to do everything by yourself. It just means that you have to be mindful of the opportunities that you take. Someone's hungry. My stomach is growling. Maybe you're hungry for the opportunity of this new thing. And again, you're not sure how to step into it. And it's so funny because the song that's on right now is Counting Stars. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. Maybe you got a kick out of the drama. You know, that happens too. I, again, met people who really get a kick out of the crazy drama that they go through. It's addictive. Like, people might ask, oh, why is she staying with him and all they did was fight? Or why does he stay with her when she never lets him leave the house? And sometimes, people are kind of addicted to being toxic to each other. Maybe this was you, Maybe you were the addicted person and they were the toxic person, or you were the toxic person, they were the addicted person, and you two just couldn't separate because you were just so attached to each other. But Spirit's telling you that ain't it. That ain't love, that ain't support, that ain't stability. You need to rearrange and refill your cup, and then you'll be able to share more of your cup. with the right kind of people, you know? Because when I look at the Empress card, she has on the staff like a little globe. And that just tells me you have the world in your hands, but your shield is still up. Which is understandable, because again, if you've come from an abusive situation, it's very hard to trust. You are allowed to take as much time as you need to feel comfortable, but right now, as 222 said, you are trying to get out of your comfort zone. You are ending these karmic cycles. And maybe these karmic cycles are also just you isolating yourself because, hey, listen, again, I get it. When you've been in these situations, it's very hard to trust people, not to hurt you the same way someone else did. But I'm telling you right now that the person, card on the bottom of the deck, Two of Cups, that the person that is attached to you on this message are so in separation spiritually that the only last thing you have to do is end it physically. And again, I know it may be scary depending on the situation, but that's what you're being called to do right now. We have the Two of Cups. Just gonna, there we go. Two of Cups, can you see that? Oh, glare. These are really cool cards. So they've got like a lion face up top that is above their heads, and they're both holding two cups, but they're like serving it to each other. And it reads union, a bond that unites opposites. Yeah, okay, so maybe that's who's coming in. Celebration, dance of life, a feeling that springs from the heart. Okay, so maybe this is your option. Your option is to either leave the situation that you're already in and join the union with your Two of Cups. And the union could also just be within yourself, you know? Your feminine and your masculine side. Your masculine side protecting the feminine side of you, which is just, you know, your emotions, your self inwardly, like your spirit and your values and your morals. You don't have to compromise yourself to fit into someone's criteria. I think people have gotten so used to trying to mold someone enough to fit their needs, when in reality, we need to find people who are willing to work with our needs, if that makes sense. Because you could have someone who's just there for you physically, but eventually you'll need something there for you emotionally, yes? So, maybe that's what this Two of Cups is, the union. The bond that unites opposites. Let's see if there's any more. Let's see what's on top. We've got the Page of Cups. A lot of cups. Oh, I recognize this card. So this is the person holding the fishy cup. So you've got the Two of Cups union, and you've got the Page of Cups. Hold on. We're all learning here. This is a new deck for me, so I'm just making sure I'm getting it right. Hold on. Alright, sorry about that. It was kind of hard to find. So Page of Cups is what we just pulled. So it says, falling in love. A nascent feeling. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna look up what nascent means, because I have no... Alright, 9/11 on the timer. We're back. Yeah, so nascent feeling. It just means like a building feeling, so we're growing into falling in love. That's so beautiful. With the Page of Cups. So we've got the Two of Cups. With the union. And you've got the Page of Cups. With falling in love. But this is also the one with the fishy cup. So... does this person with the fish... Alright, hold on. We might have to do a part 4, you guys. My goodness. Alright, I'll be right back.